Vancouver Mayor Gregor Robertson says he's looking at having the city find operators for the social housing in the troubled Olympic Village development. 2 days ago, you'll remember the provincial government rejected all 3 bids to run more than 250 units in the former Athletes Village, half of which are non-market housing. Robertson says he wants people in those units before winter, and he believes the city can get that done. As Ron Benzie reports, he also has an ultimatum for the developer.
The playground is ready, but there are no kids to play on it. After 6 months, the 252 units set aside for social housing remain empty. And now that the government has rejected the bids from 3 potential operators, it appears the units will remain unoccupied for the next while.
Bewildered and puzzled, I think, would sum up our reaction. We think we have a strong bid. There's no better fit for this village than a housing co-op. We think it's time to move ahead with this project.
The Co-op Housing Federation, which already looks after 21,000 social housing units across the province, spent the last 2 months on its proposal, only to find out this week its bid was nixed by BC Housing. The city says it can't wait any longer and has decided to go it alone by either selecting an operator itself or becoming the landlord until one is found.
But to be clear, the city is taking the lead on getting people into the affordable housing at the village ASAP.
From banker to landlord to possibly becoming project owner, the mayor confirming today that the current developer is behind in its loan payments to the city. Millennium being informed that its outstanding balance of $561 million is now due and payable.
They are obligated to repay the loans and to make the city and the taxpayers of Vancouver whole. We have told Millennium in no uncertain terms that they have an obligation not just to their customers, but to Vancouver taxpayers. We expect them to produce a plan that combines an appropriate marketing strategy with their loan obligations and will ensure that the city is repaid.
The city is also demanding the developer to urgently come up with a new sales strategy as the number of unsold units continue to languish. Of the 737 market units, 454 remain unsold. Almost half of those are priced below $1 million. 24% of them are between $1 and $2 million, and 28% of the unsold units are on the market for more than $2 million.
Normally, if a developer is going to build 1,000 units, they will develop 1,000 units over 5 years, 10 years. You don't normally develop 1,000 units and put them on the market all at once. So that was always a challenge to the project. And I know when I was first elected, developers came up to me and said, you can't do it. So it was always going to be hard.
The city says it's watching Millennium closely to see if the developer makes its next loan payment of $75 million in January, also hoping to have the social housing units filled by winter.